To me, Newfoundland is one of the coolest places in the world to go because of the fact that you can come here and you can get not only a moose tag, but also a caribou tag and a bear if you happen to see one. Now, there's not very many places in the world that you can still take a woodland caribou and you can take an absolute giant here. Well, we just landed. We're out in the middle of Newfoundland. Right now, Bob Efford of Efford's Hunting Adventures just dropped us off at camp. We've got just an amazing setup. Flying around, there are moose everywhere. Now, the cool thing is we're actually here a little bit early. Tomorrow, we're just gonna get everything set up, sight in the guns, and Saturday season open. So we're gonna go out, do some scouting. We've got a really big hill right behind us. So I'm pretty sure if we can get up there, we can see for a really long way around here. But it's really cool when you come to a new destination like this and you see that many moose. There's not many places that are that target rich of an environment. One of the things that makes this trip so exciting is the fact that we're going into a brand new area. Now, when you come book a hunt with Efford's Hunting Adventures, well, Bob is a pilot and he takes you in his beaver and he flies you right into camp. Now, when we pulled up, we've got a beautiful sandy shore, a brand new place to stay, and really an amazing setup for Spike Camp. This is way above and beyond what I was expecting. Usually you come in, you've got a tent camp. This time we had a great setup. We had a stove, we had a roof over our head, we had nice sleeping quarters, and we knew we were going to have an amazing hunt in front of us.
What's unique about this area is it has caribou and moose. So what I tell hunters, when they come, if their focus is on moose or caribou, we just concentrate on the animal that they want first. Many times when you say you're hunting, for example, hunting your moose, concentrate on your moose, and sometimes you'll even get your caribou while you're hunting your moose.
Now, one of the nice things about where we're hunting is we are on a pretty big body of water here. We're going to try to get all the way over, but the trees are just so tall. So we're going to take the boat, cut off some of the distance. That way we can get up there with the wind blowing the way it is right now. Should be able to get up there, look down, and nothing should be able to smell us from there.
Well, the season for moose in Newfoundland and caribou as well is always opens the second Saturday of September. We got limited woodland caribou tags. I will add first that our most popular package for a caribou is our trophy caribou hunt. And you know, in the last 3 Boone and Crockett conventions, our clients have taken #1 awards on 3 consecutive conventions. So my calculation, that's 9 years being #1, and hopefully in the next running we'll make it 4 times. As far as I know, Newfoundland is the only jurisdiction in the world where you can legally harvest a woodland caribou. So I think, and I'm very confident when I say this, that the opportunity that we offer is the best in the world for trophy woodland caribou, no question, no doubt.
The first morning out, well, we decided the first thing you need to do coming into any camp is get up high. That way you can see what you have, because when you fly over, well, everything looks flat, it looks easy. Unfortunately, that's not quite the way it is. So we decided, both Eddie and I, that we were going to climb to the highest point, get up high, and see exactly what we were dealing with.
Most of the woods is probably 8 feet high or something like that. And what I like about this area, you can go up on the high tops of the mountains, and if they stand up, you can see them. And that way it gives you a much better chance to find them and make a plan in with the wind in mind, and then how to approach that, and then go and look. You know exactly where he's to when you come off the mountain.
Well, I started this company back some 18 years ago. This is our, I believe, 18th season in business right now. So we've grown from 1 camp and a little Cessna to a Diavelin beaver and like 8 camps now in quality locations, I must say. But our success rate on these flying hunts is well in excess of 90%, if not in excess of 95%. And these areas are quite remote, no interference from other operators, no interference from locals. I can't say enough about it. They're just some of the best adventures you'll find in the outdoors in Canada right now.
This segment was brought to you by U.S. Sportsman's Alliance. Our heritage, our fight. Protecting hunting from coast to coast.
Did you know that sportsmen and women contribute nearly 8 million to the economy every single day, adding more than 2.9 billion every year for conservation? Just another fun fact showing how sportsmen and women are helping make a difference. Now we're sitting way up high. This is probably the highest peak anywhere around here. And one of the things, whether you're seeing animals or not, the beauty is just unbelievable here. You can see for miles and miles. It really makes for a cool experience, and it's not that many places you can do this anymore. It kind of reminds me a lot of Alaska, because you're up here and there's nothing around except for some caribou, maybe moose, and a few other things, but it's really, really nice, just the views up here. You get up high, you can see the animals, and you can just sit back and take it all in.
First day, you kind of got to get up and figure out where everything is at. Like when I climb Tabbatet Hill, when I look down, I know where the moose are and where the caribou are going to hang out. First day, you just go up high. Now you could get one the first day, but the first day is a looking day and just figure out the area. But after that day, I think I got it all figured out.
Right now we're in the southwestern region of the Newfoundland Island. For about 5 weeks, every fall we operate from here at Peter Strides Pond. We've got 4 camps over in this area. Overall in Newfoundland, we've got camps in central and the eastern regions as well. And we operate for as much as 8 weeks, which would bring us up to early November for remote flying hunts.
When you book a trip all the way up in Newfoundland, you want to make sure that you really put in your time and your research into the outfitter you're using, because when you come into a spike camp, well, you're completely reliant on the gear and the food that they've given you. Now on this trip with Efford's Hunting Adventures, it has been really quite amazing. We came into camp, beautiful sandy beach, great place to stay, a nice boat with a good motor, and an excellent guide. And having a really good guide is extremely important.
Another bunch of caribou coming down over the hill over there. Just coming off the side of the mountain there.
So now this whole area, this is kind of an area where the caribou migrate to?
Yeah, the caribou are here mostly all year round, but they do migrate down there, especially in the winter time, right? Even from central and stuff, because it's more mild there in the winter, better feeding here for them.
Well, we definitely got to see a few things today.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Well, and the nice thing here, we have such a good vantage point. I mean, we can see all across this country.
Yeah.
Probably further than we want to stalk.
Yeah, but you've seen, quite a number of caribou off in the distance.
Yeah, this whole area, I don't think I've seen this many woodland caribou in an area before. Oh, very nice. One of the things I really like about caribou is the fact that they are a really curious animal. You can sometimes get up pretty close and they're just not quite sure what you are. Now these weren't going to be shooters, but I wanted to see just how close you can get. And the fact of the matter is, well, you can usually decoy them in. They don't have the best eyesight, and if you just put your arms up, well, you can get pretty close. Well, I decided I wanted to have a little bit of fun, dropped my rifle, and decided to go up and see just how close I could get to these caribou. Now, everybody was laughing pretty good, but it really is unbelievable how close you can get up to them. Now, I'm not sure if they actually thought I was a caribou or if they just thought, what is this kid doing? But it was really, really cool, and I got extremely close. Now, yes, this was a cool looking caribou. The winds were howling and its velvet was flapping in the wind, and it was really a neat experience.
Caribou don't have real good eyesight, so they kind of look at you and not sure what you are sometimes. So sometimes you can stick your hands up and just pretend you're a caribou, I guess. If you're not really going to shoot them or anything, and you're not worried that you're just having fun with them, it's nice to just take your time and just see how close you can get and just play with the animal a bit. And it's fun to do that even while you're hunting. Just take a few minutes and just get involved with nature and just see how close you can get.
Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Cuddy Back Digital, hard-hitting Easton Arrows, Hunter's Safety System, Winchester Repeating Arms, Swarovski Optic, Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry Technology. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. U.S. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting from coast to coast. And Golden Triangle Whitetail, your hunt of a lifetime awaits.
I enjoy hunting in any area where game is abundant, and that couldn't be more true than up in Newfoundland. Now, if you're looking for a really nice moose, well, they have some great opportunities. The other thing, they also have a ton of woodland caribou, and there's not that many places that you can go after woodland caribou anymore, so you really can do a great combo trip. And once you've traveled all the way up there, well, you might as well get as much as you can out of it, and it really is a great opportunity. Now, I was lucky enough to come here a couple of years ago and do a moose hunt. Now, we had just incredible luck. We got on a beautiful moose and had a lot of fun.
Whoa.
Huh?
Put another shell in there in case you...
I can see him again. Should I put one more in him? Glenn?
Yeah. You got him though, he's not going nowhere.
That was awesome.
Good job.
That was a beautiful moose.
Excellent job, Melissa.
I'm shaking pretty bad. You
are, yeah.
You seem to be pretty calm. Oh,
That's your first moose, is it?
that's my first moose ever.
Yeah. Man, what a moose.
Look at him. What a beautiful moose.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes,
Nice
he
rack.
is. Not only is he a beautiful one, but he's my first one ever. Wow, look at the size of this thing.
Man,
Wow.
he's wide too.
Really nice. Overall, it was just an incredible trip, and I couldn't wait to get back. Well, now this year, well, I'm back and I've got a moose and a caribou tag. But one of the very first things I wanted to do was go after a woodland caribou. Now, one of the things, I've never had a chance to go after caribou. So this was going to be something really special. Not only would it be my first woodland caribou, well, this was going to be my very first caribou ever. Well, we just had a really nice caribou come through. It was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It was not easy to pass. He even had some stuff stuck in his antlers, which is really cool. But we did see a little bit nicer one, almost the same size, but had a few more points. So we're gonna just keep going. Right now, we're right in the thick of it. We've got caribou all around us, and I think we really have a good chance. Now, caribou are kind of friendly sometimes. They'll usually come up to you. Well, this guy, he didn't really even have a clue we were there. So really cool, fun to get that kind of footage, fun to see them. And I've never been that close to woodland caribou before, so pretty exciting, and I hope I'm not not going to regret this decision later, but we did see a nicer one. So that's what Eddie said, that's what I agree with, and that's what we're going with.
Tip of the week is brought to you by Field & Stream. Trusted brands, timeless traditions.
One thing that I've found that's extremely important on any gun hunt is the kind of sling you're using. Now, I've had all sorts of slings. I've had leather slings, I've had alligator slings, I've had all sorts. But right now what I've got is actually a rubber sling. Now at first you might think, well, what's so special about that? Well, I've seen them at sport shows and finally I decided I've got to try it. Now what I like about it is the fact that when you put it on, it clings right to you. The other thing is, when you're walking, it has a little bit of give, and it's really important because you want to make sure that that's not getting too heavy on you throughout your entire hunt. With this, it keeps it on your shoulder, no more slipping on the side, and my favorite part, well, it's the fact that you can actually take this and you split it across. So you can actually have it like this, put it across, and almost wear it as a harness, and that way you can have your hands completely free. It's really important when you're in tough terrain and you want to make sure that if you fall, you can catch yourself, you can move branches out of the way. It really makes it nice. And it's something that over the years I've found is extremely important, and it really can make the difference when you're walking 10, 15 miles. Well, you want to make sure that your rifle is comfortable on your shoulder so that as soon as you're ready to make that shot, you got all the energy you could ever need.
Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Matthews, catch us if you can. Field & Stream, where traditions begin. ScoutLookWeather.com. Download the free Deer Log app for your smartphone. Moose Utility Division, demand the brand. Bog Pod, versatility defined. M&P by Smith & Wesson. And Peak Antifreeze, right with your car and wallet. Peak, run true. Closed captioning is brought to you by the 4-in-1 Woodsman from Zippo Outdoor.
We're going to try to circle down, get into the wind. There's 2 or 3 stags there. Like I said, I don't know how big they are, but I can see another one laying right there too, right by the side there, look.
That other one's got to be pretty close.
Yeah. So we just angle around and try to get up to some height.
There's that one right there.
I think so.
He's looking right at me, right? He's looking right at me. I'm right in his chest now. Got him. That was pretty cool.
Way to go.
Boy, we had him close.
Yeah.
And that ended up being probably one of the farthest shots, but
Yeah.
boy, how come we can walk right up to those smaller ones?
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
doing this,
Yeah.
walk right up to them. And then this guy, we can shoot him at, how far, 100 yards maybe?
Yeah.
150? Well, it was exciting. Well, he's down right up there. So.
He's down. He's not going nowhere.
This is the nicest one we've seen for sure.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Beautiful. Nice dark. The coloration on them is really cool. It's kind of a tan with a black on them. Is that how they all look?
Yeah, I did pretty much. Yeah.
Now, how long ago did they come out of velvet?
So we took a picture of one there earlier the week. Some are just coming out of velvet now, or maybe a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
Still some velvet and some now, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really nice. Now that's cool because, you know, we've been hunting out here. We've seen caribou, but we never saw anything like this come through yet.
No.
So they're always on the move. That's a good thing about caribous. You might have a whole new group in tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Well, this has been just an awesome trip up here. Had just a wonderful time. Got my very first ever caribou. Really pretty woodland caribou up here. We're up here with Efford's Hunting Adventures. We've got a wonderful little spike camp. Eddie's been just a phenomenal guide, and we got on a lot of different caribou. Ended up seeing this one and made a good shot and put him down. And well, I'm pretty excited. We're kind of a little ways from camp on this one though.
A little ways.
Although if we're gonna take one close, I'd rather take my moose close and the caribou a little further. Cool, beautiful.
For anybody looking for first-class hunt in Newfoundland, I certainly look forward to calls at our office number 709-543-2274 or our website, effordshunting.nf.ca.
Follow Melissa on Twitter at Melissa Bachman and on Facebook at facebook.com/Winchester Deadly Passion for behind-the-scenes footage, photos, giveaways, and much more.